Titanhead here, back to do another video review. Sorry I haven't done too many reviews. It's been a bit of a weird month for me. Let's just leave it at that. But I am back to do a review of something a little different. I don't do too many of these very often, just due to the customizable nature of the figure, but a Star Wars buildable figure. And it's Darth Vader. So yeah, this is awesome. I think I picked this one up at Toys R Us. It was a few months ago. This has been out for a while, but I've been wanting to talk about it. Namely because me and my family are, if hopefully you're seeing this on Christmas Day, we're going to go see Star Wars Episode 7. So, yeah. But yeah, this is the Darth Vader figure. This is a pretty awesome little figure, I must admit. Incredibly intense build in the torso. It did not build the way I thought it would build, but mother of mercy, an intense build. It is using it's using the creatures and armor set introduced with Hero Factory 2.0, I believe. So basically, all of these outer armor pieces just kind of snap onto a skeletal ball joint, mostly. Like, almost all these armor pieces, except for maybe, I think, Darth Vader's panel and a few Technic pins here and there, all kind of snap on with a ball joint. Like, his helmet snaps onto a ball joint. And let's talk about that helmet. That is an awesome Darth Vader helmet. Just the right kind of glossy and shiny that it should be. Definitely captures the image of Darth Vader. Like I said, I don't normally like reviewing these because, especially with like the Bionicle ones and the Hero Factory ones I used to pick up, I would always want to fix the problems that the set comes with. I'd always change a part around. Like, I do have the Jango Fett set that was released with the same as this one. And although his torso I have left pretty much alone, his jetpack I completely redesigned because I did not like the firing gimmick it had. But this is one of the few that I haven't tweaked in any serious way. I haven't changed anything and I haven't moved anything too much. The only thing I did change on it that was different from the instructions was how his cape is attached. Now, if you look at it, it's not perfect, and unfortunately I think this is the cape that's meant to be with Kylo Ren, not Darth Vader. It has a creasing problem that keeps it from kind of just staying straight and back on his back, but what you gonna do? But the way they want you attaching it in the instructions is more like this, where this part was sitting on the outside of the cape, and it just kind of looked ugly. So I figured, roll it inside, and you can have the cape look a little bit more naturally to his back. It's not exact to how I think in universe it's supposed to be. I think the cape, pardon me, attaches somewhere around here and would flow back, but who knows. I think the only part they really are missing on here, iconic-wise, would be the little chain, I think, that connects the cape around his neck. I think that's the only real part they're missing, because, like, the shoulder, like, the arms here have that texturing. His, or at least a printed version of that texturing he had on his arms, and it's here on his legs, too. I mean, this is going to be covered by a cape, and other than those two red pieces, it almost looks like a regular back. He has his back calves covered, which is always very annoying. And with a technique that I kind of like, but it only works on really long legs, like really long bone parts, if you've messed with this system before. He does come with his iconic red lightsaber, which is designed to be held either by one hand or two. The lightsaber pieces aren't perfect, and the one thing I think this figure really is lacking, that I think a few other figures have, like Luke Skywalker one, and I definitely know the Obi-Wan Kenobi one has, is a spot to put the hilt of a lightsaber so it looks like it's attached to his belt when he's not using it. It's the only part that I think he's really missing from this set. But otherwise, I think this looks great. I do enjoy it. I have seen that they got a First Order Stormtrooper coming out, along with Kylo Ren and a lot of other figures. I think it's supposed to be It's supposed to be winter of next year, but I guess they mean. But I think a lot are starting to pop up now. So yeah, I think this is a great figure. If anybody's a Darth Vader fan like I am, I think this is definitely something you should go consider picking up. The build is kind of intense, I will not deny. Some of the techniques are a little advanced, not overly advanced, but a little advanced. I definitely wouldn't recommend at least to give this to a little kid, because he's gonna struggle getting that torso put together. But an old school fan who likes Legos, I think is definitely going to like this. But yeah, it's definitely worth your time. If you can get one, I definitely recommend it. And I think Toys R Us sells a 2-pack that has this one and the Luke Skywalker at the end of Return of the Jedi packaged together, if you'd want to get both of those and recreate the scenes from Return of the Jedi where they were fighting. But yeah, other than that, I think this is a really good figure. I do recommend picking it up. So until next time, this is Titan Zed here saying, I'll see ya when I see ya. Ugh, my tongue does not want to work.